Hey, so sleep is one of those things that troubles a lot of entrepreneurs and leaders. And so in this video, I want to go through 10 different sleep methods that have really helped me. I'm going to start off with what I believe to be the most important, that's had the biggest impact on me. And a little bit later on, I'm going to share something actually really unconventional. And the reason why I have this unconventional method is that in 21, I got a neurological disorder called Guillain-Barré syndrome, which really massively impacted how I was sleeping. I slept a lot easier before that, but I also wanted to share that with you too. So all of these things work. The great thing about this list is that if you do one, it's going to help you, but if you stack them and do multiple, then it's really going to help you in a big way. So let me know once you start to use these in the comments how they've supported you. Oh, by the way, on this channel, I support leaders in helping them be the best version of themselves. My name's Simon Lovell, and helping leaders to develop healthy habits. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. So the most important, and I do this with mini challenges with my clients, which is phone out of the bedroom. What I found personally myself with this, guys, is that when I'm in bed and I've even got my phone, for example, close by, and I put it in the bathroom, there's still this kind of like link between me and the phone where I'm like, oh, I'll just get up and check social media, especially if we've been on social media within that hour. And I'll go into that tip a little bit later on. But by far, this has made the biggest difference. Taking my phone, putting it well outside of my bedroom, plugging it in, and then when I go to bed, there's this kind of just a disconnection of, okay, that's there, I'm in my bedroom, and then we're not doing the doom scrolling in bed because we need time for our nervous system to relax. And one of the things you'll hear me say on the channel a lot, talk about, is the nervous system and how important that plays into us as performers in business, and how regulating that nervous system helps us to be calm and confident. Well, when it comes to our sleep, that is also really important too. So if you just make this simple change, I know that that's going to be make a difference for you. Now, you may be thinking, well, Simon, what about my clock? What about my, I need my alarm, and that becomes an excuse. Well, if you've got Whoop, for example, or, Apple Watch, then you can use that. And also, you can get a clock that wakes you up with light, which is another option, or just get a regular clock. So call yourself out on your BS when it comes to this, right? With the alarm clock, because the mind is always going to come up with excuses to stop us from doing something, and then we don't actually see the benefits. And I want you to get the benefit. So I would just say that is just the staple. Number two, and I've really needed to do this. I didn't like to do it, but I'm noticing a benefit of it. It's not an immediate go-to, but with my neurological thing, it's really helped me, which is melatonin. By the way, none of these products, I don't make any money from these products. I'm not an affiliate. So when I put links below, it's because I'm actually using them. Okay. My business is not making affiliate sales, just so you know. So this is from Amazon. It's just a sleep gummy. You take 2 of them before bed, 30 minutes, and that helps to send you off. So that's an option. If you don't want to do melatonin, there's plenty of others on this list to see how they work out for you. The next one, which is about removing light into the bedroom. So depending obviously where you live, and the blinds that you have, for some people, they have some blinds and there's still some light coming in, then a mask is going to be great, right? One that's comfortable. This is really comfortable. I'll put links in the description of all of the stuff, as I mentioned, I have. So that will just shut out that light. And then for me, I actually live in Coronado. I'm fortunate to see the water right outside. I'm looking out there right now. But also the challenge is that right across the river is what's called the Rady Shell. And that's essentially one big speaker where there's lots of concerts. It's great. I get some free concerts. But especially on the weekends, there is noise and I'm getting to bed now earlier, some nights 9:30. So getting some, these are like 10, $20 on Amazon, getting some earplugs, not the really squidgy ones. They tend to fall out of my ears. These are actually good. I used these last night, and they do work well when you've got your head on the pillow and you don't really feel it. So that's another thing too. The more that you can just shut out anything that's kind of coming in with light or auditory, that's going to be a benefit. All right. So phone out of the bedroom, we've got the melatonin, and then we've got these, and also the eye mask. The next one, CBD. Now this is more again for relaxing the nervous system. It really actually helped me with reducing inflammation. This is Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web is actually a pretty cool story. They started the company to help a young girl who was having seizures. And so this is mint flavor. It's their original blend. It has a little bit of THC in it, but it doesn't make you high. You have to be careful when you're buying CBD because of the THC content. My goal is not to get high. My goal is to relax my nervous system. And this has been really good for me. It's also good with sports performance. I play pickleball. So just relaxing the body too with certain things. So Charlotte's Web is a good brand, and they have really good formulas. So CBD can be an option for you. So there's that. The next one, going back onto the exercise, which is, if you're exercising in the morning, you may want to change up to exercising in the evening, because when you exhaust yourself, then you're more likely to fall asleep. And this sounds simple, but a lot of people actually don't do it. And actually with dog behavior, and I love studying, for example, the psychology and how dogs behave when it comes to also tying that into also how as humans we behave. Because if there are dog behavioral problems, oftentimes that can be resolved through exercise, right? So the dog starts to become relaxed and want to eat and sleep better, and because certain different breeds have different types of energy. And if you're watching this, you also are going to have a different energy system. And so switching around your exercise from the morning to the evening, I have noticed when I go and do my 2 hours of pickleball in the evening, I get better sleep. When I track my Whoop, I get deeper REM sleep. So that can be a huge thing too. I also switched up my pickleball from the mornings to the evenings because I love to play 2 hours, and if I was doing it in the morning, I just wasn't being productive because I was too tired. So it has been for me a bit of a battle with the health condition to kind of like do things to benefit my health, but then also like really having to manage my energy. So I know for some of you watching this, you maybe have health conditions, others don't, but making this change does make a difference on the days that I play pickleball, typically Monday evening, Wednesday, and also Friday at least. I also just try and do more pickleball. The next one. All right. This is the unconventional one. And again, going back to my neurological disorder, I really needed to, was in bed, many times where I just kept on waking up. I couldn't get to sleep. My body is just, my back's hurting and all sorts. This thing made a huge difference, not just for sleep, but definitely for sleep. But I'll also explain the other benefits. My sister actually got me this. So it's called an acupuncture mat. It's about $25 to $30 on Amazon. And you'll see here, it's got these spikes in it. All right, I'll do a little face for the thumbnail. All right. So when you lie on this, what you're going to notice initially is that, you're probably going to be a bit tense. But then after about 5 minutes or so, you're just going to totally relax. And it really helps you get sleep. However, what's going to happen is you're probably going to fall asleep relatively quickly. And then you'll wake up going, oh, this feels awkward. So what you need to do is just pull it out, pull it to one side, drop it on the floor or whatever, and then go off to sleep. I have not seen any videos and any content of people talking about an acupuncture mat to sleep with. But for me, I was really forced to use this with my condition. And I know for some people, you're going to find this interesting. Now, just as a good reset energetically, right? If you're in a funk, this is a go-to, as well as, of course, cold showers and things like meditation. But the acupuncture mat is a bit of a secret. I think this is going to be a bit of a game changer for some of you. And I'm actually really excited for you to let me know in the comments if you get this and if you try it out. Right? So that's my strategy. Now, of course, in relationships, if you're in a relationship, your partner may be thinking, oh my God, what's going on? Maybe some fun, kinky nights with an acupuncture mat. I don't know. Let me know. All right. The next one, Yoga Nidra. It's an app. Okay. It's a 10-minute, 12-minute, essentially meditation session to relax your nervous system. Now, you can use all types of different meditation. In fact, I didn't put it on the list, but I'll say it now. Sitting up in bed, meditating can be a great option. That has also worked for me very, very well. Sitting up in bed, lights off, and then I drift off. I get into that kind of calm state. My body, my nervous system relaxes, and then I just slowly lie down. So I'm not meditating with the lights on. I'm essentially sat up in bed, meditating with the lights off, and then going to sleep, all right, and lying down flat. But no, Yoga Nidra is a great option, a great app. And what you want to do, as I mentioned earlier with the phone, get the phone out of the bedroom, put your earplugs in, and then just when it's done, take your earphones out rather, and then you don't have to have the connection with your phone. So essentially put it on, go to bed, do the exercise, and then go to sleep without needing your phone. Next one is a bath. Again, another thing that helps to relax you. Second thing if you're going to have a bath, which is dim the lights down, okay? Put some incense on, right? You need to also recognize what happens if you have the light on. It's really activating you. And so you want to essentially, if you can, about an hour before bed, just dim everything down so that it kind of, you create that setting for yourself to be able to relax. Because if you're going to bed with the lights on, or your phone, like all of these things are like beep, 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 and it takes you much longer. And that's why you may have difficulty getting to sleep. The other good tip is to not focus on or try to get to sleep. When you let go, you'll get to sleep. So just be open and present and just be looking around the room. And at some point, that will help you. I also notice if I close my eyes, open up my eyes, close my eyes again, open up my eyes, and then close my eyes again, that really helps with the breathing rhythm to just go open and then close. And then instead of focusing on I need to get to sleep, just do that exercise. You know, you may want to try counting sheep too. I've not used that as a strategy, but I know works for kids. The next one, the Whoop. I'm going to go back to the Whoop here. So this is really good. And I know some of you are going to have Apple Watch and other stuff, but I really do use it for it telling me if I want to be fully rested by 7 o'clock in the morning and I need to get bed at a certain time. Now I may, it may not be say bang on 9:30, but I may be around 10 because I know then I'm going to be at say between 90 and 100%. I find if I go below, 75%, I'm really feeling off during the day and I'm probably going to need a nap, or not even a nap, but a meditation to kind of reset me. You do not need to sleep or nap and then fall asleep to energetically reset. You just need to know how to meditate effectively and reset your energy. There's probably some kind of blockage there. That's what I've noticed. It's just been a massive insight for me. You don't need to sleep. You don't need to actually nap. I can nap. I do nap sometimes, but I have the awareness to know I can close my eyes, be present with myself, just drop into a meditation for 30 minutes, not actually go into a full sleep or nap, and I can still feel refreshed. That's good awareness to know in developing your practice. And the final one, I've given them more than 10 here, but no tech an hour before bed. I don't do this perfectly all the time, guys, but if you can do that, especially with the dimming of everything, set a trigger on your phone, I know that that's going to support you. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these. Maybe this is a good reminder for you. And especially if you get that acupuncture mat, let me know. Now, if you are a leader and you want to develop really strong habits with really strong accountability, get clarity, start to build habits, and then move into being a conscious leader with deep transformation, then click the link in the description to the Super High Performance community. You can also book a call on my website with me if you want to chat. And what that's going to do is get you into these habits with things like meditation, changing the way that you do things, and go and check out the results, the amazing results of the men and the women who have gone through these 3 different quests to change their life. I know that if you implement some of the things that you've learned here, you are going to be happier, you're going to be more rested, and therefore you're going to be more calm, confident, and a better leader. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that button, and I'll see you in another video. Take care.